in the packet, then? OK, now, I don't need the specifics, no brands, just what kind of foodstuff is being sold. Item number 1, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think is in the packet? Sausages, bacon, sausages and bacon. Basically, a pork product, yeah? And we know that, don't we? Because it's got a pig on it. The happy pig is giving away the fact that that contains, in this instance, bacon. It's a very simple rule, isn't it? The animal on the packet is what's in the packet. So, what do we think is in that packet? Fish. Of course it is. It's fish. The same rule applies. So we have established a pattern. The picture of an animal on the packet is what is inside the packet. So, what is this? What do we think that is, ladies and gentlemen? Dog food. Of course it is. And you know that. You understand that it's not dog meat because you know the rules. And you instinctively know that now that it's a dog, the rule is different. The rule for a dog is what's on the packet is what's waiting impatiently for you to open the packet because he's been a very good boy. What's on the packet is the intended recipient of what's in the packet. So, that was dog food. This is cat food. And this is... No, that's actually cat food made out of rabbit. It's tricky, this, isn't it? With rabbit, a rabbit can be food and also eats food. They straddle two different categories. If that's rabbit food, that's one made out of rabbit, that one is for rabbit. If you didn't speak English, you would really struggle to know which one was which, just from looking at the packaging, wouldn't you? It's especially confusing to me, because it looks like the vital, happy, lively rabbit is the one that's going to be eaten, and the one that appears to have had its eyes pecked out is the one that's going to eat some food. We've established at this stage two categories. The animal on the packet can be what's inside the packet, or it can be the intended consumer of what is inside the packet. But there is another category. What is that? Milk. Of course it is. Obviously, it's not a pint of beef, is it? This is rule number 3. Certain animals can be on the packet if they produced what is inside the packet. This is true for cows, as we know. It's also true for bees. And, of course, it works for Lloyd Grossmen as well. Now, I know that we all know the rules, but I'm going to give you, sir, a chance to prove that you have understood the rules. I'm going to give you a little Venn diagram to fill in, OK? Now, there are 3 categories here. Category number 1, in the packet. Category number 2, it is the intended consumer of what's in the packet. And category number 3, is it made the food, OK? You're understanding so far? I'll tell you what, I'll give you a couple of easy ones just to start you off. We all know where pigs, cats and dogs go because they are single category animals. So they're very easy to place. But not all animals are single category. Some are more complicated than that. Let's start you off with rabbits. Just by number, sir, which category, how many categories do you think rabbits belong in?
Probably 2. 2 and 3.
2 and 3. You think they made the food? If you think they...
Yes!
If you think they made the food, sir...
OK, might have got that wrong.
If you think they made the food, you have been eating the wrong raisins.
You're not wrong.
So it's not 3.
No.
But they can be in the packet.
Yes.
Because you can eat rabbit. And they can have food provided for them. They can be intended consumers. So
I'm good at this game.
We're 1 and 2. You're understanding it. OK, let's move on. Cows. Where do cows belong, sir?
Cows can be in the packet, and they can be 3.
So 1 and 3. You're saying a lot of people would say 1 and 3, but you're mistaking the fact that cows don't make milk for us. We actually steal their milk. Cows are the intended consumers of milk as well. So they are actually, rarely, they are in all 3 categories. Yes. One of the few beasts to get there in the middle of that. Let's have a look at bees.
OK.
Where do bees belong? Now, you've never had a packet of bees.
No,
I know that much.
definitely not one.
Let's discount category 1 immediately.
3.
3. They are also the intended consumers of honey. They make the honey for themselves. Again, we steal bees' honey from them. So they go in 2 and 3. Now, chickens. That's an easy one. Come on.
Well, chickens are in the packet.
They're definitely in the packet.
They don't eat themselves.
They don't eat themselves.
You could say eggs.
Yeah, eggs. They make eggs, don't they?
1 and 3.
1 and 3, exactly. You're understanding this. Fish.
Well, fish are in the packet.
Yeah.
They don't eat themselves.
Yeah. All you're proving, though, sir, is you're not a caviar eater, because they also... There's eggs. There's fish eggs. They go in 1 and 3. This is a set of rules that each of us is completely familiar with, even though we've never given it any thought whatsoever. Incidentally, that there is my favourite part of the diagram. That is the part of the diagram that scientists refer to as the land of milk and honey, for obvious reasons. There is another animal I should have put on there. I'll give you a little, another little chance. A lion. Okay, lion. No, I'll tell you what. I'll make it easier. I'll make it more granular for you. Let's make it a dead lion. What would a dead lion be on the packet? I'll tell you what. We'll make it even easier. Let's say a rotting dead. Let's say a rotting dead lion carcass.
Right.
On a food product.
Very specific.
Where would that go? A rotting dead lion carcass. It is very specific. Syrup from over there. Absolutely, we have a wise one. I'm going to invent a 4th category, sir. We have a whole new category, and that is the golden syrup category. Yeah. A rotting dead lion. If you don't believe me, there is a tin of Lyle's golden syrup. And that is genuinely, I'm not making that up, that is genuinely a rotting dead lion carcass.
It is.
And that isn't a sleeping lion, and those aren't some flies on the African savannah. Those are bees, perhaps suggesting that there's honey in the tin. But there's not honey in the tin. It's sugar. And that is a dead lion, suggesting that I have no idea what that is suggesting. Nor does anyone else. The reason I know that that is a rotting dead lion carcass is because I recognise the Bible quote that accompanies it. Out of the strong came forth sweetness,